All right, guys, this is a quick video. As I'm toning my hair, I said I gotta share this because I had a realization just now by watching somebody's video. I'm also gonna pin him on here so you know who I'm talking about, and you do need to watch this video. If you're someone who tends to abandon herself or yourself as a man, oh my gosh, my boogers. Anyways, let's go with it. So I told myself yesterday I wasn't gonna go to the gym today for a particular reason. But my ego was telling me, no, you got to go because you can't, you missed Monday. And Monday was the day where I was traveling. And I was actually traveling, coming back home after being on a family vacation. So mind you, I didn't take Monday as anything. I took it as a slow back day to come back and, recoup from the drive. Well, today I went to the gym class and I got there early too. Everyone's like, oh, you're here early. I was like, I know. And they're like, oh, well, that's good. I was like, yeah, I'm always the one that's running late. I'm always the one that's kind of like at the end, just shows up because I go, do something before I get to the class. So anyways, fast forward, I get to the class and I'm feeling depleted. I'm talking depleted because I was sore from the day prior to this. And something told me, don't go today. Like I knew that I was going to rest today and I was going to get the things that I needed to get done today so I can do my day to let it flow. But no, I went to the damn gym and that's called resistance. So then I do both of the classes, and in both of these classes, well, some of the girls that I've been with community-wise, we were all kind of tired. And so I told my other girls, oh, are we going to go to the next class? She's like, no, I'm tired. I was like, okay, no worries. And then I realized as I'm doing this class, I was like, why am I even doing this? Like, yes, I want to be consistent, but I'm asking me, my higher self. I didn't ask anybody else. And then my trainer's like, hey, what's wrong? And I was just like, I'm just tired. I'm a little sore. He's like, are you tired from the other class? I was like, I don't know. And so anyways, I ignore him and I continue with the workout. And he did push us a little hard today. And again, but this is where I need to push myself harder. I needed to reflect when I received this message, when I asked myself something, is because I know that I need to do and I need to take action. Maybe my masculine side has been wounded in a sense where I always did things because I never really had a masculine energy to tell me what I should and should not do. I mean, he tried his best. But now that, I've been surrounding myself with more people and more masculine energy and feminine energy, I realized where I've let my guard down so much to the point where I was almost people pleasing again. So then I said, wow, I literally abandoned myself and rejected Val again. And let me tell you why. I did not listen to myself. I went to the gym knowing that I knew that I had to take this day off. I knew it. But I was so fucking stubborn. But this is the pattern. This is the pattern I had to fucking undo. I've been doing this all this time, guys, but I never caught on. But a video came up and it's like it was for me. And it talks about how we are magnetic when we are in alignment. And that is so true because all this time I've been very magnetic, very magnetic. I still am to this day, but I was drawing the energy or the certain patterns about things about myself that I needed to like capture, and I was just not clicking. But that was the reason. I was allowing myself to do things that I knew that I had to say no to sometimes. This is why I love feminine energy. This is why I love to talk about it. This is why I love feminine energy. And you're gonna know when you're in this energy of like, damn, it's a lot of resistance. Like, why do I always have to do this? Because you're people pleasing, babe. You want to show up a certain way for people because you think that you're not worthy enough by not going to the gym, by showing up and missing a day or two. Like, that's irrelevant. You go when you feel good. You don't go when you don't feel good. That's a no. Like, in ourselves, we built our self-love by understanding our needs. And I didn't understand my needs as a woman until now. having my 3 kids and, you know, being independent and having to do things for myself. So capture the things that you need. And this goes for a man too. You guys reject yourself too. And this is why you feel angry at people. This is why you mirror things back. And I will say that I was literally projecting that. Like, that's why everybody at the gym class today was tired. And they were just projecting everything I felt. So I had a realization. I was like, oh my God, that's what it is. I was like, I was over here people pleasing again. Like, stop. I was like, I don't have to go every day. Like, it's okay to take a day off. Like, so I came to say this, ladies and gentlemen. You need to understand your needs. Your needs are very important. I posted a video yesterday about how, you know, you struggle versus survival and flow. And this is what I mean. You know, I had to go through this to understand what Val needs. And it's still a learning lesson for me. I'm not saying I'm a pro at it, but I'm teaching you guys what I know and what I've experienced. And sometimes it's hard to let go of these patterns because we have learned to familiarize them. We've learned to adapt to them. We've made them very cozy and comfortable that we forget about why we even did it in the first place. So I had to repattern myself today. And I said, you know what, moving forward, starting today, I am asserting myself to know that every time that I get this feeling in my body, because that's feminine energy, we are going to have that conversation with Val. We're going to have it, and we're going to have it deep. And we understand her. We don't reject her. I'm not saying that I'm not going to quit the gym. That's not what I'm saying, but it's our needs. Our needs is feminine energy. It's very important that we meet our needs. Nobody outside of us is going to pour into you. It's you. It's literally you. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to share this today. It's such a beautiful day today. And I realized like where I was putting myself in a situation again, and there's nothing wrong with that. I am not embarrassed. I am not ashamed of expressing my needs as a woman, because I want you ladies and gentlemen to understand that you do need to express yourself, because if you don't, you build resentment and you build anger towards yourself, and you don't want to project that into the outer world of yours. You want to project things that you love, and especially when you're good, kind to your soul and you're compassionate to yourself, because when we do these things, we will reflect that back to us. But when we don't do those, you know, those things for ourselves, we tend to push it away. We tend to push it away because we keep staying in the same spot. Anyways, much love and light to you guys. Take care.